Hi everybody, this is Shauna from Shauna.plans on Instagram and here on YouTube. Today we are going to set up my weekly spread for this coming up week, and I'm going on vacation. So we are going to a resort in Mexico and I am so excited. I purchased this vacation kit from Doodle Draws, oh goodness, in the summer, saving it because I knew we had this trip coming and I was so excited to use it. So I was looking at my November planner, which I am using the Square Fall Palette Kiss planner, and my weekly for tomorrow is on this super dark brown background. Originally my first thought was that I would have to grab some kind of digital paper or something to cover up this background because it's not very festive. But then I was looking at this brown color and there's some brown in this kit with the beach and the tree, the coconut, the center of the little flower. So I think I'm gonna try and make it work. Now, I was trying to decide what to do as my notebook, journal, whatever. And I remembered in the last video, when I was looking for clipboards, I came across the memory board kits from Pink Punch Studio. And I have not done a memory board spread in a while. And I thought memory board, vacation, this totally all works. So let's do a memory board weekly spread for this coming up week. So I'm going to be using this teal plaid memory board kit from Pink Punch Studio. I will link it in the description, as well as my 10% off Pink Punch Studio discount code. And I'll be using this Beach Vacation Doodle Draws kit as my kind of main two elements. I think that this teal color here, let's just grab a sticker. This teal color, I think it ties in, not perfectly, but close enough with the teal in those waves. Oops. I'm just gonna turn my internet off so no one bugs us. So I think it matches those waves enough that they all tie together. Now, I don't want it to be super busy. So for the memory board, I'm gonna use the bulletin board as my background. So the memory board kits come with like the fabric kind of quilted tufted memory board, or there's just the plain old bulletin board, and I think I'm going to use that, and I think that'll contrast really great with this chocolate brown background. So I'm going to put this kind of like here-ish, and I've already looked at some kind of backgrounds, and so this is a old Pink Punch Studio kit, the floral bouquets. I think this is the first time she did flowers, and I think these little orchids kind of have a nice tropical feel. I know I normally do the background decorating last, but I gotta cover up this autumn stuff. I also opened up the cocktails and drinks kit. Again, this is the older Pink Punch Studio kit. It's still fantastic. I'm gonna do this green drink and pretend it's a margarita. Top view, it works. It's an iced instead of a blended margarita. And so this drink kit also comes with some different drink garnishes. So let's stick a little lime in there. And we'll just tuck that on the side of the glass. And then that ties in the flowers and the margarita on the Doodlebug kit. And now my autumn planner with all my autumn decorations looks a little bit more tropical, a little bit more like we're going to Mexico in a couple days. So now I'm gonna need a whole bunch of stickies. So I want one to be like my date, my November 8th to whatever kind of header, which we'll put at the top. And then I want like a little kind of different note paper for each day of the week. I only have important like appointments and stuff for the first couple days in the week, and then the rest we will just be hanging out beside the pool. So let's start filling it in. I'm gonna use this kit. It was released on Friday. Normally I save the Friday releases for my Thursday videos, but because I'll be on vacation, I will not be doing the next 3 videos after today. So I'll be skipping 2 Thursday videos and a Sunday video. So I apologize, you will not see me. I'll try to put a couple pictures in the Facebook group of my vacation, so you can see how much fun I'm having. So let's start. I think this is, so this kit was released on Friday. It is the pastel torn papers, and I think kind of the greens and yellows will match really nicely with the Doodlebug kit and that teal memory board. So I'm going to start by grabbing this torn paper. I'm going to rotate it, and this is going to be my header for the week. So let's grab a couple of thumbtacks and we'll pin it in place. I think I'm going to just use the lighter. Actually, no, I like this dark green. So that's a good size. I'm going to place it in a blank spot and copy it and paste. That way both thumbtacks are going to be the same size. And we'll just position them about the same on each edge. And I'm just going to use my default font that I have set up. And we will say November. Oh, that is not how you spell November. Let's try that again. November 8th, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8th to 14th to 2012. Yes, I should already be on vacation now, I think. So I've turned off my image tool. Let me do that a little slower. So the little image toggle, I'm going to turn that off. Then when I grab my date, it's only going to grab the date and not all the images. I'm going to resize that to fill out my page. Love it. Okay, now we get the fun part. Let's start grabbing scrap paper. So the memory board kit has some scraps, and so does the torn paper kit. Looking at these Polaroid frames gives me an idea. Now I've already turned, oops, where's my Facebook? I've already turned my Wi-Fi off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it back on for a sec. So we go to this resort with my in-laws every year. We try to, but last year because of COVID, we weren't able to. And I was just looking at my Facebook memories earlier. Where do you go to find your memories? Memories. So I was looking at my Facebook memories earlier today, and here's Mexico 2 years ago. And here's Mexico 4 years ago. So, I was hoping maybe I could pull, look, we did like a beer drinking contest. Here we go. I'm thinking like this one. So let's save that photo and we'll turn that back off. And where is my good notes? This all got moved around. This one is supposed to be, do your guys' like widgets just randomly move to new places without you wanting them to? They're supposed to be like that. There we go. Now I can find things. Okay, did I turn my, yes, I turned my Wi-Fi off. All right, so now I have that picture. I'm thinking, I'm gonna just move that stuff. Let's grab that picture. Put it there. Grab this. Oh, I need to turn my image tool back on. We'll cut, paste. We'll just make it look like that picture. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Go back, go back. All right. Let's take the lighter one. Okay, so I'm just going to cover up the bottom of my picture. Now I'm going to cut and paste these so that they're back up on the top layer. Doesn't matter that my picture's poking out the top there because I'm going to cover that top part up with our little date cover here. Shift this down a little. Perfect. Now I can put my thumbtacks back, and I can see my text is all covered up by the stickers. So I'm going to turn the image toggle back off, and if I lasso, it grabs only the text. Would have also grabbed the handwriting if I had some, but I didn't. So I'll put that there. And I'm going to take this, and we will go Porto Morales, November. So 4 years ago, what was that? 2017. So I still have my image toggle turned off. We'll go like that. Perfect. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there in 2 more sleeps. 3 more sleeps, 3 more sleeps. So excited. Okay, so now let us grab some scraps of paper. So I'm gonna grab all 3 of these ones. I forgot I need to turn my image toggle back on. So let's grab all 3 of these lined paper scraps. I'm just gonna put them down at the bottom. And then from the new kit, we can grab a few more. So we have some variety. I think this one will match too. So I need 1 more because we've got 7 days. What other colors can we pull? So we've got the turquoises, greens, maybe a blue one. I don't know about that paper shape though. It's not as conducive, but let's give it a try. Oh, I didn't want both of them. Let's delete one. Okay, so now I have 7 different kinds of scraps of paper. So let's start Monday. Maybe we'll do some layering. That can be Tuesday. I want this one on top, maybe a little smaller. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfection. Okay. So I'm going to stick with this font that I have. It's a nice simple one. It was one I got from Lenny Digitals. It's not available now. I apologize, but it is a lovely font. She does have several free fonts on her website that you can check out. Lenny Digitals, I think it's just lennydigitals.com. I've linked it lots of times before. But it's a nice simple font. Any simple font would work because I want it, it's already so busy with all the different peepers, and we're going to add some images to it. I want to just keep the font nice and simple. So we have Monday. Tuesday. Actually, you know what? I take it all back. Let's go to Doodlebug because I have a basics kit. Maybe we'll just use the Doodlebug because these are quite simple as well. And then I can use the font that I was just talking about to do my appointments and things. So these are all probably going to end up different sizes, so I'm not going to worry too much. Oh dear. Okay, so I've got layers on layers on layers. So instead of lassoing, I'm just going to use the image tool and drag and drop Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this one is Thursday. We got Friday kind of on an angle up here. So I'm just going to tilt it to match the paper. Saturday is a little covered up, so we'll put it there. This one's got an angle also. I'm just going to zoom in a little. Sunday is very covered up. That's all right. Just go like that. Okay. And now I need the date. So what did we figure it was? The 8th to the 14th. So again, the size doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm going to make it work for Monday, and then I'll have to adjust the rest as required. So we have the 8th. The 9th. Change the angle on that one. So I just lined the blue dotted lines up with the white lines from this note paper. That one looks good just how it is. So again, you can see, I'll zoom in for you. So the dotted blue lines at the top of the box, I'm just lining them up with the top of the page. So I know that I have the right angle. And last one. Same thing, I'm gonna just line those dotted lines up with the white line on the paper. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's even better than I thought it would be. So now we can use thumbtacks and we can use the washi to kind of make these look like they're held in place. So we're done with that one. Let's grab some peepers here. So let's grab this white tape. I think it'll be a good way to do this one because it's two brightly colored pieces. So now Wednesday is attached. grab some thumbtacks. I'm going to use these heart-shaped ones. What else? Oops. Grab some stars. Okay, so Monday still needs to be attached. Saturday. Oh, these are so pretty. The detail on this torn paper kit is amazing. Okay, is everything attached? Still need this one. Let's use another piece of tape. So I've used the white tape and the green tape. Maybe this rainbow tape would be pretty. Oh, I grabbed the paper and the tape, so I'm just gonna long press and delete that one. And we'll just center that right there. Look how good that looks. Oh my goodness. Perfect. Okay, so now we can start putting some of these in. Done with the paper. Might still need the memory board. Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh, wrong one. Okay, what else can we put? So, oops, I like the flower. And it'll look good on one of the colored pages, the darker colors, because the white will contrast really nicely. Gotta make sure we use the coconut and the tree because those are what's tying our brown background in. It's not leaving much for Sunday, much room, but that should be all right. And then we need this one because that's what tied our teal board together. I'm running out of room. Oh, that looks pretty. Is there anything else that I really need? I think the word vacation. All right, so now let's put our info in. So Monday, we have 7:30 to 4. is work. And then 9 a.m. the lawyer is coming to the house to do paperwork, nothing like last minute. Then I need to, oh. All right, I need to finish packing. And I need to take out the garbage because it's garbage day Tuesday morning. And I need to make sure everything is emptied and taken out early. So I think I'm actually gonna switch this chair. There we go. I'll put the little palm frond over here. So Tuesday, oh, I need my text tool. 10 a.m. Whoop. Blue stone spa for my wax. And then 3 is Fairmont check-in because we are going to be staying at, oh, what did I do there? Staying at the hotel at the airport so that we don't have to have such an early start on Wednesday morning. So I'm gonna write what I need first and then I'll change the angle of it all in one go. So 8:30 is our flight to Mexico. And that happened there again. Mexico, yay. So now we'll grab this and I'm gonna just tilt it a little and try not to change the size too much. And that reminds me, I need to confirm the shuttle. Confirm shuttle from the airport because they have not sent me my confirmation yet. And I also need to do my federal vaccine proof because the app is not working and I need to make sure it's working before I leave. So Thursday we got nothing. Friday, Saturday, all nothing. These are going to the resort. But Sunday is my mom's 65th birthday. She will also be in Mexico, but she will not be at the resort that we're going to be at. She is not even going to be on the same side of Mexico. We will be on the east side and she will be on the west side. But I have to remember to drink a paloma for her. I don't even know what a paloma is, but apparently it's her favorite drink and I'm supposed to have one for her. So I'm just angling these together. With just the text selected. Drink paloma? I don't even know how you spell it. Looks right. want an exclamation mark. Looks like something that needs an exclamation mark. All right. Yeah, I got nothing to put on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I do like how this all came together. So pretty. So I'm thinking I feel like I need to put something in this space here. And I'd like it to be this light teal color. Maybe we'll do a couple of these little tags. I don't want all three, but I don't want the middle one, so I'll just put some angles there. Maybe stick a, not delete, undo, copy, put like a little paper clothespin thing on top, a little stack of goodies. What else? Maybe a thumbtack up here, a loose one. Just we'll do a round one. Nope, it looks like it's stuck in the board, so that's not gonna work. I did it again. Delete, undo, copy. Let's stick a thumbtack in these blank spaces on the board just to add a little interest. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy with how this turned out. There we go. So that is my week all set up. It is going to be a fun week. I will miss you guys while I'm there. But I will be back. So I'll link the kits that I used. What have we got? We've got the fruity drinks, the floral bouquets, the teal plaid memory board, the new torn papers. All of those are from Pink Punch Studio, so I'll link those in the description. And then the vacation kit and the functional kit from Doodlebug Draws. I think that came together fantastic. So hope you liked it. Check the description, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Take a peek at the Facebook group, which is also linked in the description. I'll share some pictures of my trip with you. Other than that, I will see you in 2 weeks. I will be back and I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.